Hello everyone, we are back for some more Super Wars V. So, last time we just finished off all the bonus scenarios, so we're just about to go into the episode 13. Let's go ahead. Somewhere in the Pacific. And the briefing room inside the Tremi. Samaric-san, I'm honored to meet you face to face. Yes. I wish we were better under better circumstances. It's the fact that we're contacting the Federation indicates the severity of the situation. You're absolutely right. That is why I'd like to quickly resolve the matter. Understood. I have the same thought too. However, what is it? It's kind of strange. The little operator girl back in the Lizard War is now the captain of Nadesco. In reality, there is someone that's more suited for the captain's seat. You're talking about Miss Mel Eureka. Regarding the Mars successors kidnapping A-class jumpers, I've read your report. Eureka, Akito, and Ines appears to have been appears to have been victims of it. We've also been tracking the terrorist movements, but there's been some weird, there's been some strange incidents. There's been a lot of strange incidents. The biggest mystery is how they're being funded. And the fact that they've got various groups working for them. They must have some kind of vast pipe, but we weren't able to find any information about these two. Regarding the latter, Might was also questioning how they're able to coordinate various criminals to work together. It seems very unnatural. Sambujimite. So I guess his project has started to proceed. So you're aware about the Brave Express squad? We have been investigating them, but we decided that he's not a threat, and just kept monitoring him. We weren't gonna stop a real hero of justice, because that would be a big loss for the world. I agree. Unfortunately, we were never able to find out who's backing the Mars successor. But I feel something. Someone is trying to create another battle, another war, and envelop the world. Or I should say, someone is trying to create, envelop the world with conflict again. That's right. So we need to stop the Mars successor and also find out who's behind them. I've been wondering about how you seem to be very sensitive about the Jupiter Alliance movements. I've been wondering why the celestial being has been very sensitive towards the movements of the Jupiter Alliance. They're siblings, or more correctly, cousins. What do you mean? It's probably a good chance, so let me explain. Celestial Being's creator, Eolia Schuhenberg, was also a cooperator of the Jupiter Alliance. More correctly, these space immigrants that had escaped Mars and moved to Jupiter. That's the first I've heard of this. Iorio was creating the GN drive in Jupiter. That's probably where the connection comes from. It's possible that some of the over technology or super technology that he created is based off of the ancient ruins from the Jupiter, the ancient ruins that the Jupiter Alliance has found around Jupiter. It's also being feeling some responsibility for the Jupiter Alliance to attack Earth. I wouldn't say that exactly. We aren't entirely sure about Ioria's ideals or project, but we agree that we support his decision to try and get rid of all conflict. And that's why we feel that the Jupiter Alliance that were supported by Eoria is trying to create conflict. We have a responsibility to try and stop that. Can I ask one thing? Are you guys fighting? Are you all keep fighting because you want to atone for your sins? Some part yes, some part no. A couple of members of Source of Being are clearly trying to atone for their sins. That includes me. But our biggest reason to fight is because we want we strongly believe that the world needs peace in the future. That hasn't changed since we started entering conflict as Celestial Being. Thank you very much. I see you haven't changed. Thank you. I feel honored to be told that from someone that's fought with us. Bad news, Noriega. What is it, Milena? Mitsurugi Empire's Princess Angelisa has been declared as a Noma. This must be from Ajay. I remember watching one episode of it, but never really watched the entire thing. What was that? Angelisa Ikaruga Mitsurugi Princess was given the rite of passage as Mitsurugi's first princess. However, it was revealed that she was a Noma. The reason it took until the 16th birthday to find out about this truth appears to be is theorized to be because the father, July Asuka Mitsurugi Emperor, had been concealing the truth. Princess Angelisa had tried to escape, but has been arrested. The mother, Sophia Ikaruga Mitsurugi, Empress, is known to have tried to aid her escape, and she is now in hiding. Oh, this is just in. There's been an official announcement from the Emperor in the Emperor's name. Mitsurugi Empire's new leader, Emperor Giulio the First, has announced that the previous Emperor Angelisa Asuka Mitsurugi, Ikaruga Mitsurugi. Oh no, wait, I'm getting confused. The previous Emperor July Asuka Mitsurugi had tried to make Angelisa Ikaruga Mitsurugi the new Empress, despite being a Noma, and he has been branded as a traitor to our country. They have stripped of his position and has been arrested. As for Angelisa Asuka Mitsurugi, they've taken away her royal lineage, and it's not civilian, it's what's the term? Citizenship, that's it. Stripped of her citizenship and has been exiled. This was a report from Mitsurugi Empire. The Tramese hangar. Wow, that was a incredible scandal. And Angelisa was considered the most popular princess of Mitsurugi Empire. I'm sure the whole country's in chaos. What's wrong with the two of you? Well, this might be a basic question, but what's a Noma? Huh? From what I can tell from how you're speaking, it sounds like it's a bad person, but wait, you don't know what Noma is? That can't be helped. These two have come from a different world. Pasochi, he's always been in Japan. Oh, so he's never seen mana. Wait, what's mana? It's a power to rewrite physics. And create new materials. Simply put, it's like magic. Huh? There's something like that? Only the only people that seem to be able to use it is from the Shiso. This is like Ancestor? Yeah, Ancestor. Ancestor Alliance. Ancestor Alliance? That's another word I don't know about. Ancestor Alliance is a alliance of countries that are considered to have the most oldest history and culture. Even after the Federation have been created, they still have a strong say in everything, in the politics. Those rotten Great Pacific Federation. Or wait, Seiyo is Taiseiyo. I think that's actually Atlantic. Yeah, it's Atlantic. Okay, so the Rodan Atlantic Federation is pretty much their dogs. So as we were talking about it, only those people from the ancestral ancestral? I guess ancestral, because it is ancestor, so Ancestral Alliance. Yeah, Ancestral Alliance. So people from Ancestral Alliance are the only ones that could use mana. In other words, only humans that could use mana are considered civilians of the Ancestral Alliance. And they consider themselves the chosen humans. And Noma are those that are born in the Ancestral Alliance, but cannot use mana. In other words, they're failed people. Or in other words, they're considered failed humans. Or how would I put it? Ochikobore is kind of like they're like it's hard to put it in English. There's not really a, at least in my mind, I can't think of a good term for it. Because it's kind of equals a failure. People that have failing grades or something like that. But it's a bit more kind of, I wouldn't say lighthearted, but it's not nearly as harsh as you put it in English, I guess. But either way, they're considered people that don't have any skills. But Saburota here is saying like, oh, it's not nearly as cute as that. For people like you who've come from a different world, it might not make sense, but Noma is treated below humans. They're not given any human rights and aren't even allowed to live. They're considered monsters of society. At least in the Ancestral Alliance, that's how Nomars are treated. That's terrible. They don't have any, there's nothing wrong with them. They shouldn't be blamed. They shouldn't be, judged like that. I agree with you. Actually, I'm sure there's a lot of people that feel the same way as well. However, that's a law a rule created by the country, and the people of the Ancestral Alliance all believe that. And because of that, the Federation can't do anything about it. That's a horrible story. I think that's the right way to react to it. Because of this, the Ancestral Alliance has very little communication with other countries. There's also very little traveling between the two countries, between the ancestral countries and the other countries. Actually, they don't want any outside interference. They consider themselves important because they could use magic. Because of that, unless some big incident happens, people from outside can't do anything about it. I see. So that's why I didn't see anything about any news about them when I was in Japan. But to think the Ancestral Alliance's princess was a Noma. They were saying that she's being exiled. What does that mean? No idea. We have no information on what happens to them. Since they say they're exiled, it doesn't seem like they're taking their lives away, but of course not. No one outside of the Ancestral Alliance can use mana. That's normal. It's possible that they probably live in a different, a separate country somewhere. Everyone, we're about to launch. Is our next move been decided? We're gonna head to Area D of the Pacific. In the Pacific. Are you serious? But why? What's Area D? If you remember, Hamada-kun was saying that the airplanes and satellites orbits have been removed from that area. Oh, the place where the mysterious continent is. The rumored mysterious continent is supposed to be. In reality, it's an area that has large, great magnetic interference, and most machines won't work properly. So this abandoned building the facility there. So she's like, "Oh, thanks for the explanation that kills my dreams." Why are we going there? Since there's very little people that go in and out of that area, it's very possible, it's highly likely that there's some people use it as a hideout. So the Mars successors? That's right. We think that they're using it as their base of operation on Earth. We were planning to head to Orb. Our cooperators from Orb we were planning on heading to Orb, who cooperates with us, but we're heading to Area D along the way to investigate. And this operation has more than just that meaning. Similagi Lee Noriega. you finally decided to enter the taboo of this world. So obviously there's some kind of large taboo. Episode 13. The Forbidden Sea. Felt. How long has it been since we've entered Area D? 32 minutes have passed. There's some minor interference, electromagnetic interference, but as far as we can tell, it seems like a normal. It seems like a normal sea. Well, considering the protection of the environment, an area like this won't be a bad thing on Earth, right? Smerig-san? Smerig-san? Listen up, everyone. No matter what happens, make sure to stay calm. Hey now, why would you say something like that? I didn't want to give you some wrong ideas. But, so I kept silent, but there's unidentified units approaching. We weren't able to detect it until it was too late because of the interference. Is it the Mars successors? Mobile suits? The Federation units? They're not sending any friend or foe markers or beacons. They're not responding to our hails either. I could understand them attacking us, but Nadesico's a Federation ship. Looks like they're not even a army. All units launch. Alright, so how many units can I come out? 7. Well, I definitely want Vangray, Tobia, Might Guide, Setsuna, Guard Divers, and Tri-Bombers, and let's see, Raphael Gundam. Ryoko. Stop it. If you're mad at us for entering a forbidden area, we'll be leaving soon. There's no point talking to them. Seems like Ryoko-san, seems like it looks like all those units are AI controlled. So they're unmanned? Looks like they were sent to stop us from entering Area D. So if they're not Federation, then who are they? Let's think about that later. Right now, let's try and get through this. So if you don't know what their objective is, all units be extra cautious. Seeing those guys come out, it seems to indicate there's something in this area. Alright, so we don't know what the SR point is going to be. He's in the water. Alright, so let's concentrate on destroying these things, which shouldn't be too difficult. Let's take him. There. There. He should be able to get out pretty far. Actually, can I? Yeah. Want to make sure he could come out and start attacking immediately. GN X. Oh. GN drive units. Compared to these ignorant AIs are not. My Nime is 100 times more cute. 100 times? 1,000 times. No, 10,000. How's that? If the original is 0, then no matter how many times you multiply it, it's always going to be 0. But you said I was cute, so I'll let it slide. Oh, not enough to kill it. Oh well. Okay, can you do something? Well, I could increase his range, but I think I'm gonna let it hang back. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take him this way. Can I reach? Oh yeah, you can. Nice. That's good. Alright. Ooh, level up. Let's take the Raphael, put him over here. Let's take you and take you out more further ahead. Can you use... Oh yes, you can. May wanna... whatever. I don't think I need to worry about conserving EN, but let's see. Still not enough to kill it. That's too bad. Alright. Let's see what they do. Okay, that's fine. Easy enough.
その攻撃は対処済みだ。仕留めきれなかったのがお前の敗因だ。取り回しは悪いが威力は抜群だ。直撃させれば勝負は決まる。いけ
Nice.
綺麗な花火だぜ。
You're like, that's a beautiful fireworks. Yeah, head balcony.
あの程度の攻撃ならかわせる。人を殺すマシーンだなんて。
Easy enough. Cessna, 18%. GN Sword V. Or maybe 5. Hmm.
近接戦闘に入る。
Sure.
神経を研ぎ澄ませ生き残るためには。相手は機械だ。動きにはパターンがある。これが海賊流だ。終わりだ。
He's like, this is a pirate way. And this is the finish. Yay, level up. New type level went up too. That's good. No event yet. Okay. Take you this way. What about you? Let's take you out this way. Oh wait, I can actually attack, so... 80%. Sure, why not? Let's see if I could take it out. That squad. If they're here to protect the secret of Area D, does that mean they sent them? Whoever they is.
やるべきことをやる。敵機近づいてきてるです。トレミ砲撃開始。
了解だ。攻撃開始。
Yeah, there we go. Bye-bye. Alright, cool. Okay, took that one out. Let's take you. Which one should I take out? Or try to take out? 60%, 57%. Should be able to handle it. If if a normal AI loses to a super, if a super AI loses to a normal AI, then Hamada-kun and Osaka Chief, I wouldn't be able to face Hamada-kun or Osaka Chief. Let's do this. I'll show the power of Super AI. Don't think a normal machine can win against a Super AI. Not enough to kill it. Alright, how much damage are you gonna do? I don't think it's gonna be that much. Oh, well, that's even better. Okay, where can you go? Can you reach him? Oh, yeah, you can. That's good. There's no send for those that are taking orders. The ones to blame are the ones that are giving orders to you. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna lose. We have a mission to do. Can't lose to AI. This might actually hit. Let's see. Oh! Well then, that works. How much? Yeah, let's do this. Let's see this guy. No need to hold back against the AI that's following orders. That could only follow orders. Roger that, mate. For the pride of the Super AI, we cannot lose. The Super AI cannot lose against the AI. Of course, barrier. Always good. How much damage can this thing do? Wait, can I do something better? It can, okay. So this can do that. 100% hit rate. This one will work too. Let's do this. I've got you. With this distance? That works. Alright, what else is left? Exia. Nexia could probably destroy this easily. What about this thing? 11%. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. 7 sword combination. Might not be enough to kill it, but should at least be able to kill them in the next turn, sure. Which one to destroy first? Yeah, let's try to destroy this one. Watch this, 9. Okay, had some kind of reflector thing, but didn't do much. Alright. Last one. So if I could put him here, should be able to attack all these guys. Let's attack this thing.
やってみます。このタイミングならいける。
Ooh, nice. Alright. Next. What are they gonna do? Okay. Huh. I guess I'm gonna use the signal beam. Is that gonna be enough to kill it? Maybe. Nice, guy. They're only that. They're only using that, then no problem. Let's light it up. The blue signal. Or green signal, I guess. Roger, signal beam. Oh yeah, it's enough to kill it. I'm guessing the size difference makes it that much more powerful. Mighty Balkan. He's like, I won't let these heartless machines cause any more sin. Sword bits. Counter. Didn't even get a chance to attack.
up.
Yeah, signal beam again. Even if it hits.
発射タイミングは任せるぞ。ファイト。今だケイ。撃て。
Yeah, it's not enough to kill it. Doesn't surprise me. It's probably the only weapon that reached the enemy, so. Yeah. That's why. Oh, it's actually not that weak though. I thought it was like a weaker weapon. Man, he's doing a good job of dodging things.
発射タイミングは任せるぞ。ファイト。今だケイ。撃て。
Alright, something can happen? Yep. This is... What's wrong, Hari? The electromagnetic interference is getting worse. Radar and sensors are both out. This is the first time this has happened. It's coming. Oh, okay. Kate? Something's coming. That's... okay. What is that? Judging by its shape, it seems to be a dragon. You know it, Nine? Oh, that makes sense, because in their world, Earth has pretty much been decimated, so they probably don't even know about, like, fantasy and stuff like that. Nine's like... I've studied on folklore and fantasy worlds. I guess that's good. Oh. The Ant-Man units have been destroyed. It doesn't look like they came to help us though. They're just attacking anything. Might. Did you know these things exist on Earth here? I've never even heard or seen anything like them. They came from those gates. The space is still unstable. Are you saying something else is coming? A ship? No, a submarine? And what's that unit? A Gundam? Oh. Ha! Full Metal Panic. Tessa. Confirm the situation. Medicus. Yeah, second in command. Durhara Dainen is surfacing due to emergency. Current location unknown. What's more, the sea is blue. Wait. Kalinin? Oh, you're right, Hasawe. Oh, this is from Villain of Hasawe. That's the Kusui Gundam, isn't it? Yes, but this is... unknown units ahead, and dragons? The large creatures are attacking us. The unidentified units are actually asking our identification. At least it seems like we could talk with them. Open channels. Aye, ma'am. We're the Misrael West Pacific Squad. West Pacific Battalion. Torhada Dainen Captain. Teresa Testarossa Major. No, not Major. Taisa is something else. Captain, maybe. Please explain the situation. Explain the situation? Looks like they don't know the current situation, including what those dragons are about. This is the Nadesco B Captain, Hoshino Ruri. Testarossa. It seems those large creatures are attacking attacking everything. For now, let's try and get through this. Please lend us a hand. How can we do that without any explanation? It looks like they can't explain it. They're in a situation where they can't explain it as well. Understood, Hoshino, Captain Hoshino. We'll also shoot the fight those monsters to protect ourselves. I appreciate the help. Seems like you know something, Simerik-san. I'll explain later. For now, let's take on those dragons. Understood. Take the Torhada down and close to the close to land, and send out the SRT. Aye, ma'am. Quilts. Am I dreaming? The sea is blue. Maybe we were sent to heaven after going through that electromagnetic storm. That was, what's her name? Mao, yeah. Cruzo. There's no dragon in heaven. It's possible that we might be in a fantasy, in a different world, fantasy world. Sosuke. Al, the heir of Arbalest. What is your opinion, Sagara? I don't know. But it's clear that those flying lizards have some animosity against us. Then there's only one thing we need to do. No matter where we are, if the enemy is coming, then we'll shoot them down. Are you good, Hasawe? I don't know. But I know I have to do this. That kid has no luck. He's just there to test out the new unit and end up getting caught up in this mess. But at least he's got the balls. It must be true that he's been in the battlefield since he was a kid. So he's the same as me. Don't make Hasawe the same as you. He's a little more sensitive. But in order to survive a battlefield, you must be tough. You understand, Hasawe? Yes. I don't intend to die. That's the spirit. Let's do this, Al. Chidori's on Dana as well. Roger. Looks like they're ready to fight as well. A unit that's Gundam-like, and some smaller units that seems to be geared towards land-based fighting. The enemies, we're counting on you. That's what Lock-On was saying. Might. The enemy is monsters that don't seem to want to communicate. We've got no choice but to fight. Setsuna. For now, we can only try and protect ourselves. I know. All units, begin your attack. But keep in mind that the enemy battle strength is unknown. Be careful. All units attack as well. Our mission is to survive this. Alright, so within the next 2 turns, I need to beat, well, 3 turns I guess. I need to beat all these units, which is not that difficult as long as Vangray and Might, Gain, and Tobia goes ahead. The Crossbone Gundam goes ahead and starts wreaking havoc because their stats are pretty high. I'm more worried about these guys because they're not that strong. And I don't even think they could reach. Oh, they could, huh? The only reason why I say that is because in the actual Full Metal Panic series, these units can't go underwater. So I was kind of thinking that might be a problem. So that's interesting. They're called arm slaves, I think. And this one's a Defalque. And these are Garn's back and then Arbalest. Yes, sweet. And of course, the Kusui Gundam from Brilliant of Hathaway, which I think the anime OVA or movie, I can't remember if it's a OVA or movie. Whatever it is going to be coming out pretty soon here. So that should be interesting. Alright. Well, that's where I'm going to stop for now. We'll continue this on the next episode. But let's see the save message. Or, yeah, the stop
やあ
message.
サリーちゃん、今日はゲーム屋さんでアルバイトなんだね。
Hey, Sally-chan. I see you're working working part-time at the a game store today.
そうなんです。マイトさん、何をお求めですか？
That's right. My son, what are you looking for?
それじゃあ、それぞれのハードごとのスーパーロボット対戦をくれるかな。
In that case, can you give me the Super Robot Wars for every console?
それぞれのハードでソフトを持っていれば、クロスセーブで外でも家でも続きをプレイできるからね。これで移動時間もバッチリってわけさ。
Oh, okay. So in this context, he's talking about the fact that the Super Bowl V was available on like PlayStation 4, PS Vita, and Switch. So if he's got it on all of the consoles or all handheld devices, whatever, it doesn't matter what hardware, then he'll be able to play it wherever using cross save. Now, I think in this context, he's probably talking about between PS4 and PS Vita. Because obviously you can't transfer a save data from Switch to a PlayStation, so... But he's like, if I have the if I have the game for every hardware, then I could use cross save and play it outside or inside, play it outside the house, or play it whenever I'm outside or at home, or even when I'm traveling.
忙しいマイトさんにはぴったりですね。
That would be perfect for someone as busy as you, Maito-san.
2つのハードと両方のソフトを持っているというプレイヤーは、クロスセーブ機能をぜひとも活用してみてくれ。
If you have the two hardware, then and the game for both hardware, then you should try out the cross save feature.
それではまたお会いしましょう。
Well, let's meet again. Yeah, they're totally talking about cross save between PS4 and Vita, so that's funny. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.